Went to Australia and found out it's a lot like New Zealand, but a lot bigger. Did the same over there. Went to every jam night. Just give me the guitar, give me a stage. My fire's ready. I'm off. Hurry up. Give me somewhere to play, which was awesome, and people loved seeing it. And same again. I couldn't put my finger on it. There's something missing. Always about the contracts and stuff. Always about people like what you do. How is the way that we're gonna make something out of what you do? That kind of stuff, you know. And you're talking to a kid that's raised himself, who don't trust really anybody, so it doesn't actually compute in the brain. So Aussie was cool, and Aussie's ticking away, doing like gigs here and there. A lot of jazz stuff still, because I felt I could express myself through jazz more than I could through anything else, because you've basically been given you got one little head to play, but the rest you can just go for it, you know, it's yours. Take it somewhere, you know. I like that kind of music, because I was given a bit of freedom, you know. It goes with me, I guess. So yeah, I'd do that, and jazz was all cool, but I was missing my roots, missing this rhythm thing, because the rhythm was always there from when we were growing up. The rhythm's always on the guitar. I wasn't feeling the rhythm like I felt it at home, and so the only time I felt it when I was on acoustic guitar with a bunch of dudes sitting around having a drink and playing some mean rhythms, and it happened to be gypsy music. That's what it is. And it started in caves where they sit around and get drunk and have a party, and no one's afraid to play because they're all got fire in them, you know. They're all guys sitting around with fire. So yeah, instantly, yeah, that was me, you know. So I studied flamenco for 4 or 5 years there. Took off to Japan with it. ってやってきたけれどもやっぱり仕事は辛い低賃金で働く毎日からだと気持ちが悲鳴を上げるしかしここには海があるそして海があるそして夢がある海を見て仕事して夢を見て生きてく毎日 I won't sway in the evil winds Can't give up, no I can't give in Dragon sniff and dragon sings Shut up, shed my skin I won't sway in the evil winds Can't give up, no I can't give in Dragon sniff and dragon sings Shut up, shed my skin When I say study, I mean I studied from gypsies, man. I studied from the street. I studied at the gigs. I studied in the deep end like I studied everywhere. I studied from the street. And whatever. And people say, oh, you got street cred. Oh, yeah. Street cred, blah, blah, blah. The proof is in the pudding, and if you're there, you can either play it or you can't play it. And no piece of paper is ever going to prove that different. So, yeah, I learnt the hard way. And yeah, there are shortcuts that I would do again, but I'm glad I did it, and I'm glad I jumped in the deep end, always. I don't know any other way anyway. I remember you said, if you were a star and I was a rainbow, you would come out in the day, just to see me. And who said, baby, that you could never be with a rainbow? Not because of the sun, it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Don't leave me. Don't leave me flat. Don't leave me. Don't leave me flat. Now I remember you left me for a big hole in the night sky. Really thought you didn't want my my starlight to shine. 'Cause I remember you said, if you were a star and I was a rainbow, you would come out in the day just to see me, just to see me. So don't leave me, don't leave me flat, don't leave me, don't leave me flat now. So cool, so people have been talking to me about Japan for like 5 years. Okay bro, you just gotta go, just go have a look and you'll dig it, you'll dig it. Okay cool, so I end up over in Japan, played with jazz guys, I ended up in a flamenco troupe, ended up in all kinds of stuff, just pulled one way, pulled another way, pulled this way. Oh, we really like it when you do this Hendrix. Oh, I've never actually seen people do Hendrix like that. Oh, I've never seen do things like that, you know. And it was cool, but it wasn't cool being pulled this way, pulled that way, pulled the other way, you know. And now and again you get people saying, can you just play me your stuff from you? And it's so few that you actually start to lose yourself. And the one thing I wasn't learning in Japan, although it was cool, and I ended up in the Ritz-Carlton, which is great, you know. It's great. I ended up with some really good gigs. I headlined a couple of festivals, and yeah, it was all really cool. But I'm sitting there in the Ritz-Carlton. I think I'm the only one that's ever had that job. You got a job to sit in the corner, just look like yourself, because you look great, and just play like you play, because you play great. So basically, do whatever you'd like to do in the corner with your guitar, because it looks like that's what you were born to do. So just do that, and we'll pay you. And they fucking pay you alright. You get paid, bro. Like, good pay. But you're sitting there thinking, what am I really learning from this? Am I really getting something out of this? No, I wasn't learning anything. I was learning that I could be given money for the way I looked. Or, it just didn't feel right. It didn't feel right inside me. And I was looking for something else. And remember, I've come from Australia to Japan, like, I still haven't got that home feeling in me. I'm still actually looking for it, but I'm filling it in with other stuff, a bit of alcohol, a bit of something else. Yeah, I was still looking for the home feeling, so I got the chance to come home, and I took it. And I left the Ritz-Carlton for where it was. It's a great job. Probably best job any musician could ever get, that job, now that I think about it. Damn, yeah, it is. But it doesn't mean anything if you're not learning something. I'm going insane. I'm going insane. Oh yes I am. I'm going insane. And I don't really care anything about you. I don't really care anything about what you do to me, 'cause I'm just trying to survive. And I'm just trying to run and hide away. Now I'm going insane. I'm going insane. Music takes you away from your home, right? So it can be a lonely time away from home, so to kill the loneliness a bit, yeah, people take drugs and stuff. For sure, yeah, a lot of musicians taking drugs. I've seen heaps on the road, of course, and I bet everybody's got a story about it. Yeah, it's just to numb the pain sometimes, because you're away from home so long. That's weird too, because I see people smoking weed that are the most positive people I've ever met in my life. And switched on too. Really switched on. But yeah, everyone's different, and yeah, as far as I can see it, musicians don't take drugs to be cool and all that. They don't take it to show off that they take drugs and stuff. You'd be surprised who's smoking, You'd be really surprised who doesn't smoke.